Hello guys, I am Max from NepMax Gaming. So today's video is about primary weapon Proboscis Cernos. If you guys like this content and haven't subscribed yet, please do consider subscribing the channel, it would help me a lot. So without any delay, let's begin. The Proboscis Cernos is a scourging pandemic to its enemies. Its sheer brutality and virulence make it an absolute plague of a bow that combines the hostility, adaptability, and hostility of the infested with the elegance of Tenno craft. It is one of the many plethora of bows in the game, and one of the best infested weapons out there, and a must-have for Tenno that want to challenge high-level content and create a pandemic across the star chart. The blueprint of the Proboscis Cernos is quite easy to get. It can be purchased from the market that every Tenno has access to. Although the materials for it are another matter entirely. In order to build the Proboscis Cernos you need the Mutilist Cernos, then to build that you need the Cernos. The issue lies with the fact that you need the previous versions of the weapons, but these can be purchased from the market, but it would take 36 hours just to build each weapon without maxing the weapon for affinity first. For all three of the weapons, the hardest things to farm would be the Natane extract and cryotic. The Natane extract can be bought as part of the Nightwave rewards, and if Nightwave isn't currently running, then this can be farmed from Ghoul Purge bounties, Gift of the Lotus alerts, or resource caches and reactor sabotage missions. The next annoying thing to farm is cryotic. This can be farmed in excavation missions, which isn't hard per se but is time consuming. Best Proboscis Cernos builds. Here are some of the best Proboscis Cernos builds. 1. Standard status beginner build, 4 Forma. Due to the fact that the Proboscis Cernos is an MR15 weapon, I wouldn't really say that there is such a thing as a beginner-friendly build for it. At MR15 you should have the heavy caliber mod and the status mods such as Malignant Force and High Voltage. The aim of this build is to remove the weakness that the Proboscis Cernos has to the Grinner by making it have a high status chance of 94 while doing primarily corrosive damage. This can be changed around to do the necessary elemental damage type. I would also recommend Heat instead of Stormbringer because of its CC effect of making enemies flail around. Also with Vigilante Fervor you increase the fire rate of the Proboscis Cernos, but you aren't bothered by that. You could switch that out for Rifle Aptitude to get even more status on this weapon. The Arrow Mutation is a mod that helps with the low magazine size as it changes any other ammo type to the one meant for your current weapon. 2. High status, high adaptability build, 5 Forma. This is a more mid-tier build as instead of worrying about the elemental preference you instead focus on offering a high adaptability build using Vile Acceleration for 180% fire rate, and Galvanized Aptitude to make up for your missed status. For this build you will have to rely on your Warframe to provide things like other damage types. But if you are running a Warframe like Ember or Zaku, that shouldn't be much of a problem. Standard status beginner build, 7 Forma. As I mentioned before, this weapon is an investment when it comes to resources and Forma. This build takes advantage of the base viral damage and then adds electricity to it for the chain stun. The aim of this build is to focus less on the elemental damage and just the raw faction damage. This build is dedicated to fighting a specific faction with the primed Bane mods, and will take advantage of the Galvanized Chamber and Aptitude mods for the long endurance runs. So guys, that's it for the video. If you think I have missed anything or if you don't agree with builds, please comment down below. Thank you for watching. See you guys next time.